Okay, welcome everybody to our daily analysis, live market analysis, courtesy of the VIP Inner Circle Lounge of Sky Vision Academy. So we want to look at the what the market is giving us right now. Okay, we want to look at what the market is giving us right now. Is it giving us a trade setup or something we can trade? So like we always say, you want to have a direction. You have to have you want to have a sense of direction. What direction is the market going? So all you need is a potential, right? You use a process and say, okay, the market has a potential to move this way or a probability to move in this direction. Okay. And you use so in our academy, we have three types of setups that we look for. We look for break of structures, we look for market structure shifts, or we look for rejection candle setups. So any of those three could occur, and any of them could actually, or the three of them could occur in this in a day, right? So hence we say, just focus on perhaps maybe just one what do we call it? One currency pair. Just look at one currency pair and trade those setups and see, evaluate for yourself and see how the your results, work out, right? And then you note where you can do your improvements. All right, so let's start with the analysis. So we start with gold, which is by popular demand. So what did price do overnight? So here, price just started from here, went all the way down, came back up. Okay, came back up here, went down. Uh-oh, this has gone off. Went down, came back up, went down, came back up. So essentially, you can just see it's just going up and down, up and down, up and down. So next question, where is price now? So the first question you're trying to establish is the market trending or ranging? So you can see that it's in a big range here, in a very big range. Okay, you can even give it a smaller, give this a smaller zone there, right? You can give that a smaller zone and yeah, we'll leave the top there, right? So price is just going back and forth, right? So if you're trading break of structures, for instance, you're waiting for price to either break the top and then for you to go up with it, or wait for price to break the bottoms, right? And then you go further down with that trade. Okay, if you're looking for those structural break of structures. And as we said as well in the morning, you could also look at particularly when market is ranging like this, you can look out for setups, rejection candle setups. So look at price has come to these highs, right? The relative highs here, right? And it's giving you a nice bearish engulfing candle, and you can take that trade. If you did that, then this is a nice trade for you. Or you can say, okay, look at the analysis. So for those who were in the London session who were looking at gold, this was a nice setup right here. You see a nice bullish engulfing candle at the bottoms here, right? Price has hits this level first, went back up, could not get there, got there eventually, but then turned around, right? So that gave you an opportunity, right? So you can trade rejection candles, break of structures, or market structure shifts, whichever one you choose. Okay, very good. So let's go to pound yen. So pound yen is trending very nicely. It's trending very nicely. So it started, pushed up, pushed back down, break of structures there, right? Pushed up, came all the way down, then pushed all the way up, right? And came back down, and then now it's going back up. So it's somewhere here now. Okay, so you can see a nice trend happening on this one. And in fact, in this particular setup here, let's look at so if one was trading break of structures, just trading break of structures alone, right? So if you were awake or at your chart, this is your first trade setup. Okay, break of structures there, right? And then you wait for a pullback. So you wait, so you enter. So on this break of structure, this is your break. That's the candle that broke that structure. So you enter on this next candle, and then it goes all the way down, right? And then you wait for it to pull back. Okay, it pulls back. It starts giving you doji candles there. Nice engulfing candle that breaks that in last bullish candle, right? Which gives you a setup again. So you have another small win there, right? Now, so that's the person who is trading break of structure. So you have another break of structure now. So right now you ask yourself, for break of structure setup, where is your last where's your valid range, right? We ask for valid range because we want to know. So when price is pushing down, we want to know. So when price is here, for instance, we want to know at what point, if this price is moving up, at what point does it become invalidated? At what point is it no longer in a sell mode, right? So we're looking for that higher low. Okay, if price is going downwards, we're looking for that higher low, which is up here. So you ask yourself, from this low here, where is your last opposite candle, right? Or well, you say rather, okay, where is your last valid range? And the valid range, you identify it with the last opposite candle. So if we look at this, so price came all the way down here, right? And it's pushing back here. So from these lows here, when you look backwards, right, this is your last opposite candle right up here. Okay, that implies that, so let me clear out all this. That implies that, no, we don't want to move that. Okay, so that implies that this is your last valid range between these bottoms here, between the bottoms here and then this top here. So price can do what? Price can go all the way up, back up here, and then continue going down. It can do that. Or if it decides, if it then does this or breaks this high, then it is no longer going to be a valid sell. Right. So that is how those setups are. Now, is it possible to trade those rejection candles in between them? Yes, it is very, very possible. Look at what happened earlier in the morning during London session. We had, I think, okay, on my other pair, sorry, on my other broker, this was actually a bullish engulfing candle, right? But if you consider these two here, these two candles, right, that forms an engulfing candle to this last opposite, to this last bearish candle there. Okay, now, and what happens? So this rejection candle then pushes price all the way up. So you enter somewhere there and then you see price pushing up. You expect it to push up. It does that. Then once it starts getting here, it starts showing you that there are possibilities that this price is going to reverse or pause, right? Price can only do one of two things. It's either, or let's say one of three things. So if price is moving this way, it's either it goes up or it goes down or just it continues just moving that way, right? So once it starts giving you this potential signals, as we call them, or potential heads up, it starts giving you a heads up that we want to do something here, right? So you see this first one, maybe you still wait. You still the second one, you still wait. By the time you see this last one here, this is a strong bullish engulfing candle, bearish engulfing candle rather, which breaks that last candle and then tells you that price is likely to go down, right? So you then just take position. Okay, so very easy, very nice and simple how to combine all these trading setups together. Okay, so let's look at the next pair. Which one is this? This is euro yen. Oh, right. Okay, so look at euro yen. Let's remove all those lines there. So euro yen, what is euro yen doing? Euro yen is pushing downwards very nicely. You can see a nice trend. Okay, you can even see the bearish engulfing candles in between. So it has a nice break of structure there, a pushback, a nice push down again, a pushback, and a nice push. In fact, it did a small something there like that, right? So another nice break of structure right here now. So what do you expect price to do right now? Because you can see that is a nice trend up downwards, not upwards. You can see it's a nice trend downwards. What do you expect? You expect some sort of pullback, right? Maybe even so. In this case now, I can take this as my mid-range, right? So as long as it's in here, I'm expecting it to continue going down. Okay. So once it then breaks this level here, then I know that this is the last opposite candle that caused price to move down. So once it breaks that, then we will no longer be interested in a sell. Okay, we'll be looking for possibilities for it to break and then come up to these highs here. Okay, so let's push this one down a bit. Okay, something like that. But it's in a nice trend downwards. Okay, let's look at the next one. Pound Aussie. Oh, yes. This Pound Aussie. Okay, so let's look at Pound Aussie. Pound Aussie is doing very well. It's doing what it likes to do. So it pushes up, pushes down, pushes up. Nice break of structures there. Goes all the way to the top, right? Then it breaks. Okay, so it did what we will call. So if I redraw this, okay, let me redraw this. Okay, let's redraw it this way because that was what I saw this morning. Push down, push up, push down, push up, push down, then it pushed all the way up. So by the time it got in here on this candle here, it broke this, it did a break of structure there, right? Pushes up, came down, right? Pushes up and then comes down here, but does not break below here. Then what does it do instead? You see, it gives you a nice bullish engulfing candle pushing upwards, right? So if you are going to enter at all, this was the best place to enter for your buys there, and then it hits the highs very nicely. So now it has broken above these highs now, right? Even broken above this lower one here. So what do you expect? Expect it to pull back and then possibly continue going up. That's what we're expecting now on this one. As long as, and where is our line in the sand? Our line in the sand is down here. As long as it does not come back all the way, right, to break that and then start moving downwards, right? So I'm sure somebody will be asking, is there any chance that price can come all the way down like this? Yes, it can do that. It can come all the way back down and then start going down. Or it can even do this, come down to this level, break it a bit, and then do something like this and go back upwards. Price can do whatever it wants to do. All you need to do is to follow your trade setups. Okay? Just follow your own trade setups and don't mind if you were stopped out, for a small loss. Just trade your process consistently. Okay, let's look at the next chart. What's the next chart? Euro USD. Okay, so Euro USD is moving very initially like sideways, right? Just sideways, up, down, up, down. Now it's giving us a nice break of structure there. Nice break of structure. So price is down here. It's giving us a nice break of structure of this one here. Okay. So what do we expect? We expect price to push back up and continue downwards. That's what we expect. So let's look for that pullback and then continuation downwards. Okay. Let's look at pound USD. Oh, wow. Pound USD is this one is not so very nice. So it pushes up, gives you a nice break of structure, pushes up, gives you another break of structure there, and then decides to push all the way up. It looks like he wants to actually go up. Okay, it looks like he wants to actually go up, right? But with Euro USD, falling down, just going downwards, this one may not be, oops, no, that's my line in the sand there. Okay. So with Euro USD doing its own thing, Euro USD looking more bearish, right? This one might just be a fake out. It might just be that it just wants to push up, right, and then fall. Okay, so be careful. If you take a trade here right now, for instance, you're just looking for like a scalping type opportunity, just small wins, right? Take your small wins and you're okay with it. Once it starts giving you rejection candles and other things up there, then look for the possibilities that it is going to change direction. Okay, beautiful. Let's look at Euro Yen. Sorry, USD Yen. Why do I keep calling it Euro Yen? It's USD Yen. So USD Yen, what is this man doing? It's falling down. That's strange. If Euro USD is falling down, this man should be going up. USD Yen should be going up. That's funny what is happening in the market. See, when we say market, we always do whatever it wants to do. Okay, so right now, so price is let me draw the line in the sand. This is looking like it wants to break to the downside. So allow it to break to the downside, but it's finding a lot of resistance, or will I say support? Yeah, it's finding a lot of support around here. So let it do whatever it wants to do. Let it do that, okay? If it gives you a nice bearish candle here, if this candle ends up closing very nicely like that, then you can look for opportunities for it to go continue downwards, right? That's a possibility. Or if you just wait for it, if you want to go for the buy, wait for it to break above these highs and then you go up with it. Okay. So, but at the moment is at a support level, and it's not always good to just enter at that support because the support can turn, right? So wait for it, let it break beyond that level very nicely, and then you can enter. Right. And in fact, another opportunity, another way to look at it is to say, okay, I want it to break. Where is it now? So I want it to break below this on this candle, pull back, and then do another break. So once it does a second break of structure, then you enter on the next pullback. You enter on this pullback that happens next for price to then go down. Okay. So there are 1,001 ways you can take the thing. The thing is, are you willing to take that risk when it occurs? Right? Beautiful. Do we have any questions? Any questions? Okay, I see we're getting better with these setups. Okay, very good. Thank you for joining us. We'll be there. We'll be here tomorrow. But tomorrow, about this time, I'll be on the road, so I'm not sure I'll be able to do a session, live session. But I'll let us know maybe about an hour before, so we'll know if tomorrow afternoon we'll be here. But definitely in the morning, yes, we'll have our session in the morning. Lovely. Thank you very much. I'll upload this and then we'll see us tomorrow morning. Thank you.